Alright guys, welcome to the Put the Power Down video. Now this video is basically me explaining to you guys what the new 0 to 60 times that I have on the car. Now if you guys remember my previous video, what's the best tuner for a Mustang, I was trying to figure out exactly what type of tune I should go with, whether it be Bama, MPT, and later on in that video I explained to you guys that the best 0 to 60 time that I was able to achieve with the car was a 5.9 with the stock tune and everything. Now over spring break I decided to go home and try this again, and the first attempt that I did in my 0 to 60 test, and I'll show you guys this clip in a second, I got locked out of second gear. I'm not really sure why the car did, so if you know, you might want to comment or something like that, but it did get locked out of second gear. So I went around and basically went around on the road again to get set up again, and I tried it again, and I turned off traction control because I didn't want the car to cut any power or anything like that. And basically I launched it around 2,500, and the car spun pretty bad because it was kind of cooler outside. It wasn't 70, it was around like 54 degrees. So it wasn't terribly warm, but it wasn't terribly cold. So, you know, and these tires are only 235, so they did spin a bit. And I basically had no traction. So I'll go ahead and cut to this video and let you guys watch that. Alright, so as you guys just watched, I got locked out of second gear like I just said, and I spun pretty bad. I basically spun all first. So I went around and did it one more time. I turned traction control back on. I launched at 2,500, and I basically got the car to go, and I'll go ahead and cut to that clip. So that 0 to 60 time, I was able to do a 5.4 0 to 60. Now, before you guys say anything, that was kind of on a little bit of a descent. I mean, very slight descent. It wasn't nothing too major. So just to make sure that I was able to run something like that again, after work, which was late at night, I got off at like 11:30 or something like that. I went to a flat road and I did another 0 to 60 test. So I'll go ahead and cut to that clip. That was a 5.5. As you guys saw in that video, I got locked out of second gear again, so I went around and did the test again, and I was able to achieve a 5.5 0 to 60 times, so basically a 0.1 difference. Now, my 0 to 60 times are basically the reason why I did them was, one, to share the information with you guys, but two, basically to give me an idea of how fast my car is. Now I do believe that I could probably run a 5-second 0 to 60 time flat, and I'm not sure exactly what my quarter mile time or any of that would be like. I do plan on figuring that out later this summer. I do want to go to a strip and do that, but basically it gives me kind of an idea of how fast my car is, and I decided to share this with you guys, one, because some of you guys asked for it in the comments, two, and some of you guys are actually doing similar builds with similar tunes, and you want to know exactly, once you buy the tune, how fast your car will be. So now you know. And of course, it's not the fastest thing ever, because, you know, now we have cars running in the 2s and 3s and 4s and stuff like that. Before, a V6 this size, with this weight in this car, you know, I think that's pretty good. And of course, like I said in my previous video, I think 5.5 is actually the stock 0 to 60 time with the 355 gear ratio. So if I do upgrade to the 373 gears, which I'm still thinking about, I'm not really sure exactly yet, but if I do upgrade, then I think I will probably be able to run easily in the 4s, high 4s, you know, probably 0 to 60 and 4.7, something like that. And of course, if I ever go boosting in the long run, then I'll be even faster. So who knows, but that's way off in the future. So, you know, basically that's all I have for today's video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you around. Be safe, be holy.